Palworld has actually taken a bit of a big L over here, and I'll tell you right now, a lot of this sounds like an admission of guilt to me, which I don't think they're guilty of. Palworld is forced to make yet another compromise in its ongoing legal battle with Nintendo and is apologizing to its players. All right, players now use gliders instead of gliding on their PALs, but flying is unaffected as more changes aim to satisfy Nintendo's legal team. This is fucking retarded. Palworld creator and publisher Pocket Pair has recently released a news update via social media on X regarding disappointing changes made to the game, caused by the company's ongoing patent infringement dispute with Nintendo. So this is their quote here. Furthermore, we regret to inform our players that the implementation of patch version 0.5.5, we must make yet another compromise. From this patch onward, gliding will be performed using a glider rather than with PALs. PALs is the player's team will still provide passive buffs while gliding, but players will now have to use a glider in their inventory to open the glide. We understand that this will be disappointing for many, just as it is for us. But we hope our fans understand that these changes are necessary in order to prevent further disruptions of the development of Palworld. Yeah, this is them saying, all right, we can't beat Nintendo. We have to fucking change our whole gliding mechanic. First it was the spheres, and then it was the gliding. This is not looking good. Not looking good.
At this point, they're only in court just to make sure that their fucking ass isn't served to Nintendo and take them for everything they have.
Yeah, not good.
Oh man, what a disappointment to see, man. Holy moly! Like,
it's wild.
Are we getting to the point that we can't use our monsters to ride around in places to glide?
Well, it makes no sense.
We getting into that real level of nuance? Damn.
It makes no sense because in Ark you fly around with dinosaurs all the fucking time, and there's a mechanic in the late game where you actually capture you don't capture them with it, but you can get a ball and put the dinosaur in the ball, so you don't have to carry them around or you have them get eaten in the jungle. You know, it's a safer way of travel for them. So it's like, I dare you to go after someone a bit bigger like Ark. I only think the only reason why they're winning is because they're too small, and I overestimated. I will admit, I think we've overestimated the help that Sony was going to give them. I can't believe Sony or Xbox haven't stepped in to be like, no, push this.
There is a nuance in that matter. There in Ark, is there any of the dinosaurs that can glide, or are they all just flyers? Because this is the particular. There's gliding, like straight up gliding.
Yep. Yeah.
And this is weird.
It's weird because 2 weeks ago they put out that whole statement going, well, then by your own logic, you're copying Call of Duty, and started naming all these big franchises and shit. They bit back pretty hard, but then here we are, and they're going, fuck, we're completely reworking all our gliding.
See, now this is making me worried that Xbox has stepped in and gone, can you take the L for us? Because Nintendo and Xbox are working together. So has Nintendo asked Xbox to tell Palworld to take the L?
I honestly don't think Sony and Xbox are involved in this lawsuit at all. I feel like they're completely separate from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this would be specifically between Pokemon, the Pokemon Company and Pocket Pair.
Yep.
Yeah.
It really doesn't look good for them, though, coming down. Because, like I said, first it was the spheres, the Pokeball spheres. They've removed that. And now they're changing all this. This is kind of fucking shit, dude. They should stand there. It's hard to tell them what to do when you're up against Nintendo, isn't it, man?
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to win now. I think it's Joe over. I think this is the beginning of the end.
Once they made the first concession with the change in the game, it was done. They're not going to win.
Chink in the armor.
Big shame.
And again, Japan's court system works a lot different than the US. None of this shit would fly. This shit would have been thrown out immediately in the US. Japan's a lot different.